Hey there, Sagittarius, Sun, Sagittarius, Moon, Sagittarius, Rising. Welcome to your reading for January 9th through the 15th. We're going to take a look at how you can best use this energy this week to support yourself, your goals, your dreams, your ambitions for the week ahead. I did create a success video that comes out for you guys on Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. Wow, let's just see what we have here for your overall energy. Okay. Just so you know, that was the card of burden. I just wanted to know what was going on here because you have the card of happiness. So your overall energy that you had come out was the gray sky of endings are inevitable, and the sun, which says paint the sun back into your sky. So that's very much this energy of the happiness after the burden. I almost feel like you've already been through a difficult situation, and this is a week where you get to catch your breath and start to move things forward. You are going to be asked to allow yourself to heal properly. Give yourself the time. We still have about 10 days before that new moon in Aquarius, and that new moon in Aquarius is going to really kind of launch the year. And so with Mercury in retrograde, Mars stations direct this week on the 12th, and then on Friday the 13th, and don't freak out, we actually have good energy for Friday the 13th. On Friday the 13th, it begins to move forward, and so things are going to start moving in that direction, but this week, it's still this energy that allows you to do a lot of healing, so focus on your own happiness. Paint the sun back into your sky means that you take responsibility for creating the joy and the happiness and in balancing yourself in order to promote growth and ability for yourself to move forward, because the action to anchor your energy into is the card of the tree, but this is the tree of life. And you'll see that there's a rainbow, and it is about aligning your actions with your intentions, and you don't get a rainbow unless there's been a storm. And so this is very important for you to allow yourself to do this healing and to bring yourself into balance and take responsibility for your own joy, your own sense of happiness. This is something that is up to you. And the key to the situation is we have the book. And so the book is knowledge and information, and it's wisdom. There is a key in the lock of this book, and this book is still closed. I want to say, what have you learned? Like, something has happened. There's been an opportunity for learning, which oftentimes feels like a really difficult time, right? Sometimes the opportunity for learning is fun. More often, though, the really my dad used to say to me, "Why do you have to learn everything the hard way?" Well, that's how I remember the lessons, and I think that that's true for most people. And so when you get hit with a setback or something didn't go to plan, there's knowledge and wisdom in that. So what did you learn about yourself? What did you learn? You're resilient. Did you learn, oh my gosh, that's not the first time that's happened. How can I avoid making sure that's the last time that it happens? And so there's this energy around what have you learned. I just got some of you are literally signing up for a course to learn something. So the beginning of a new semester maybe, or you just wanted to learn something, and so you signed up for something, and that is good, because I feel like when you do this, that opens up this knowledge and this wisdom that ends up benefiting you on an emotional level. Like I think so maybe it helps you to feel more confident on some skill that you're developing for your job, or just I don't know, maybe you're taking piano lessons and it's just you're learning something, but that opening up of the creativity is also doing something else very beneficial for you. So whatever this is, it's something, it's an opportunity for you to shift your energy around, either by acknowledging the lessons that were learned from experiences you just had, or opening yourself up to new experiences that allow you to bring in new ideas, new ways of doing, new community to hang out with, because these are people that are like-minded. So, right, if you're all signed up for the same class, or you take a stained glass class, or you are learning auto mechanics, or whatever the heck it is, right? There's other people that also have shared interests. And so this is a great week for community and development. And so if you are doing something like that, that is really cool. in the area of what you've been seeking knowledge on, it's the energy of home. So where do I feel safe and secure? Where do I fit in? Where do I belong, right? That's the energy of home. Some of you may be literally looking for a new place to live. And if so, it's going to require a lot of effort on your part at this time. So don't get discouraged if this is a decision you've made. You're looking to where to set down roots and where to plant yourself, but it's going to require you being really on top of it, especially with still some Mercury retrograde going on here, because in the area of resources, we have the whips. This is energy of what you put in, you get out. This is showing up. This is discipline. This is being, consistent and disciplined in what you want. And so again, this could be like you go into school and you have to learn something. You got to do your homework. You got to go home. You got to do the work. It's the repetitive. It's very repetitive energy here in order to generate something. And this year, the more energy you put in, the more you will get out. You cannot get through this year successfully without doing hard work. And this is about the energy of hard work and really putting in the effort. And I think you feel like you're running out of time. And I just want to tell you, you have all the time in the world. We control time. Time is a thing that man made up. And the cycles as they happen, they're just happening in their own time and space. And if you could just be in flow with the bigger circles of time and the cycles that are going on and not worry so much about our 24-hour day or our 365-day year. If you can think about more of what is the energy doing right now, and I'm really trying to encourage that with these readings where we look at the moon and how everything flows. And so what's the best energy to use? So how do we use the energy this week? And the more you focus in on using your energy every week in a way that's in flow with the divine, things start to move better, because this card of time in the energy of the obstacle that you're trying to overcome tells me that you need to kind of relax and get in the flow and just allow things to happen. And so when things don't go to plan, go ahead and go back to your optimistic center point, which is where you thrive, and just say, okay, well, that wasn't supposed to. That was a redirection. That's not the way through this. We'll find another way. And so some of you may be trying to physically heal something or emotionally. It could be around finances, but I'm not picking up finances so much here. And so I think this is more of an emotional healing, or like physically healing something, and you're like, why is this taking so long? I thought I had already done this and I was going to be fine. And one step forward, 2 steps back, because the card of healing is in the house of the mouse here. And so that's where you're feeling energetically drained. Give yourself time to heal. Everything has its own natural cycle. And if you try to push the process, so let's say, for instance, you had some kind of surgery and the doctor said it's going to be 6 to 8 weeks of recovery. And you're like, yeah, well, I don't have 6 to 8 weeks. I want to be done with this in like 3 weeks. And you're trying to push the exercises. They gave you exercises to strengthen the muscles. And we're like, well, if I do twice as much a day as they're telling me, I'm going to heal twice as fast. No, you're going to do more damage. And then you're going to have to take twice as long to heal. So allowing things to happen in their own time and not trying to push it, And if that's an emotional situation, you're like, well, I had this breakup and I should be good to go now and be in a relationship. Do you really feel like it, right? And then sometimes it's like the loss of a parent or a child, and we have to allow ourselves the time to go through that healing. So if you need to seek help, okay, there's time. Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't know who this is talking to, but if you have experienced the loss of a loved one, if after, say, 5 years, because they're telling me 5 years, you are just really not feeling better, you're not noticing that every day getting a little easier, it is time to be seeking counseling, all right? So there should be, after a while, it should be easier. You should notice that things are getting easier. And it doesn't mean we ever stop missing. It definitely doesn't mean that. But it does mean that after a certain length of time, if you cannot heal through it's okay to ask for help. In fact, I encourage you to ask for the help. Okay? In the area of how do you transform the situation is through having hope. your optimistic little selves. Choosing the joy, choosing the happiness, painting the sun back into your sky. We have the card of the star here, and the star, it's so funny because it's got the zodiac wheel. It is the cyclical nature of things and having hope for it, and seeking like-minded people is the action to take. And so this community card here. So again, it could be that you're in a class or something like that. In the heart space, you're gaining wisdom and knowledge. That is very excellent. Right? So also delving into your intuition and allowing information to come through and really applying it so that you can really anchor down into this, creating this balance in this tree of life. This is a year where we definitely want to remember that we're in the driver's seat. And whatever goal that we are aiming for, the actions we take need to be in alignment with that. And so if you find that you want to heal, but you're pushing yourself too hard, then that's not really in alignment, right? So I don't think you should push too hard, but you have to be doing some action. Oh gosh, this being patient thing is making you crazy. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have the moon in Virgo. And the moon in Virgo, you get the card of the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Autumn. It says, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps and a prudent investment of your time or energy. You're pushing a little too hard. Give yourself a break. We also have the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Summer, which says, listen to your heart. Intuitive insights. Love it. Intuitive insights you can trust, and taking care of others. Maybe you're taking care of others too much and you're not focusing enough on what you need. So make sure you're taking care of yourself and that you're healing in whatever way you need to. Have patience for the process. Definitely a need to allow for that. You know, the moon's going to be in Libra on Friday the 13th, which has some really great energy, so don't get freaked out by that. But this is like bar night energy, and it's a good night to get out and have some fun. Oh, look, you have the card of hyena. That's being able to laugh and have fun again, right? This is also a pack animal. So I really want to encourage you with that great energy that we're having on Friday and Saturday, but really Friday, to get out and have some fun and enjoy yourself. Go have some laughs and just use this energy. This downtime we get this week is really crucial because the energy is going to pick up so quickly. It's like we're going to go from 0 to 60. And so it's really important that while we're having the opportunity to rest, that we're resting. And you have this Buddha card coming in for the moon in Scorpio on Sunday, and it says, selflessness, humility, conscious action, the high lord of gratitude and service. And so being grateful as a daily practice for whatever improvements you see, whatever knowledge you're gaining, whatever wisdom that's coming through. This is also this energy here of this book as the key to the situation, is getting really grounded and going within, because everything you need to know is inside of you about something of value to you. And I don't know what, but they just said that. Everything you need to know is inside of you. And it is going to be through this energy of knowing that you have inside of you what you need, that you're able to start painting the sun back into your sky and finding the joy and the happiness and a sense of peace. They're showing me this rainbow with the dove. And so there's this sense of peace and an opportunity to really feel into that energy this week. Go out and have some fun. Go out and have some fun on Friday. You know, this week is a very much energy that we could do some organizing if we want, but with patience the process. But schedule some time with your friends on Friday, all right? You guys take really great care. Be on the lookout for your success video. It's a new series I'm starting to help keep everybody on track. Fire signs come out on Mars Day, which is Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. And I'm on Facebook every day. We're going to have a great year. It's just going to require us to really do things in divine timing. All right? Talk to you soon.